Greetings, 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 my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to another video. Big up on yourself and all my viewers and subscribers. Thank you all for the continued support. Alright, my people, so in this one, I am going to be taking a look at the what the former West Indies women's head coach Courtney Walsh had to say after his contract wasn't renewed by CWI. Man is saying that the team, was making steady improvements and is disappointed with the way in which things turned out. So, going to talk about that a little bit. Plus, we're also going to talk, touch on the 4-day regional championship that was just concluded. We would have seen Guyana lifting that title there. Gonna talk some stuff about that. So just hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed, and just leave a comment in the comment section so I can know exactly what your thoughts are as it relates to these couple of topics that I will be touching on. So, legendary West Indies pacer, our former pacer, Courtney Walsh, is livid. The man is not happy with CWI. His exact words, are that he's extremely disappointed with the way in which things have turned out. A couple of days ago, CWI announced that the recruitment process has begun as they are searching for a new head coach. I don't want to say they are throwing him under the bus or anything, but if I would have spoken about this a couple of times. If you look at it, you would see that throughout the period that he has been in charge, the team has been hit with quite a few different things. So let me just give you exactly what Mr. Walsh had to say. So this is what he's saying, and I quote: "I was surprised at the time when I was told." You understand? That is what he's saying, that he was surprised at the time when he was told. He was surprised at the time when he was told. But it was a job. According to him, it was a job, and he was employed until the end of last month, when his contract would have been renewed. You understand? So he's taking it with a grain of salt, it seems. He's taking it saying that he's surprised, but at the end of the day, it was a job. The contract was over, and probably he's saying that he's surprised because they probably promised him that at the end they would strongly think about renewing it. When he was getting the job, it's a possibility that they would have said that, listen, this is a couple of year contracts, for example, a 2-year contract, but we are definitely looking forward to extending it after that 2-year run. So maybe that is why Cody is saying that he is surprised. I don't know if I can be surprised about anything where West Indies cricket is concerned anymore. You understand? He's saying that the timing was very surprising. Timing. So apparently the timing is his thing, saying that it was very surprising, and he would have much preferred to have learned about this earlier. You understand? So I guess the fact that they waited until his contract was pretty close to the end, Courtney Walsh is not happy about that, because he probably could have probably thinking that he could have probably applied for other jobs. You understand? If he was given a notice. But that is all those things are, my viewers and subscribers. When people want you to continue to give your 100% for their whatever job they are paying you to do, sometimes they won't necessarily go ahead and give you a big time to say, all right, you will leave the job at this time. It's really rough, because quite a few times I would have spoken about this, saying that when he took over, we would have seen people retiring, we would have seen people going on break, we would have seen people just not performing and things like that. So, you know, it just goes to show that nobody is safe. It doesn't matter how well, how good you are or how good you were when you were playing for the team. You know, you're there to do a different job. So he's saying that he was surprised and he would have preferred to be made aware earlier, but that's not his call based on what he's saying. And you know, he's saying that he got the message from CWI director Jimmy Adams, and Jimmy Adams, you know, is the man that called him and told him that his contract wouldn't be renewed. So boy, that must have been a tough call. Probably a tough call for Jimmy Adams to make, also seeing that it is his countryman. They would have played together. Don't know how close they are or anything, you know, but I just one of them thing there. You know, Walsh is saying that alongside him and Corey Collymore, you know, with Roberts, you know, Samuels, you know, Robert Samuels, they are thinking that the team was making progress. He's saying that he was disappointed to find out that the other coaches were not going to be reinstated as well. You know, he's saying that he thought that they were making some strides with the girls, and the pool of players that they had. You understand? He's saying that they would have suffered injuries and other circumstances to players, which I would have made, you know, which I would have spoken about. But steady progress and steady improvement is probably not what CWI is looking for. Probably they are looking for, you know, a fix it right away. Maybe what Courtney Walsh and his team call progress. CWI don't necessarily see that as being progressive. So that could be the case. Why you know? He's saying that, but still, you know, with all these circumstances that they went through, they fought really hard, and he felt the coaches worked really hard in trying to get the best out of the team. You understand, through the tough period. So Courtney Walsh not only talking about himself, you know, standing up for his colleagues, Robert Samuels and Corey Collymore, saying that they would have done some good work with the girls, and he's figuring that they should have been reinstated. But once again, that is call, my viewers and subscribers. In all honesty, I can understand why, you know, even though as a man that is watching the game, I would look at it and I would also say that, you know, I would look at it and I would also say that they probably could have given him some more time. In, you know, when you look at all the different circumstances that he would have went through. Arguably our best player, in Deandra Datin, alongside Stephanie Taylor, they were out for quite some time. Stephanie Taylor was out injured, you understand, and Deandra Datin, as we know, would have retired. Anisa Mohammed decided to take a break, and quite a few of the other ladies were out injured. So, you know, you can understand why they didn't win games. But to go on a long losing streak like they did, it's probably very, very difficult for CWI to see the team making strides. I mean, they would have just, I think they just brought up a couple of girls from the under-19 team, and you know, those ladies are expected to do some work, you know. So that's pretty much what Courtney Walsh is saying, my people. Disappointed, but at the end of the day, he was paid to do a job and he did the job. So if they don't renew the contract, he has no control over that. So, you know, we're going to leave this one right here for now, my viewers, and we will definitely continue to touch on this story if anything more come out where that is related. Well, I said that I was going to talk a little bit about the 4-day regional championship, and you know, the 4-day regional championship, we would have seen Guyana lifting that. And the whole reason why I want to talk about that is the fact that, you know, we would have seen the CWI selectors naming a squad, naming a couple of squads that will be taking part in the Headley Weeks series, tri-series. You understand? And you know, we already see one coach come out and start saying that it seems as if the selectors are not clear. It seems as if the selectors are actually being biased. You know, that is what he's saying, because he's saying, talking about the Trinidad and Tobago coach, he's saying that one of his players should have been selected over Shame Holder. Don't know if we're gonna see any other coaches coming out and saying the same thing, but I just wanted to touch on that and to say that from a general point of view, all of the guys that really stood out to me, they except probably you know, as we say, Brian Charles, probably Brian Charles, all of the other guys, I would want to say that they have been included. You know, so we just go and watch this tri-series to see how things work out and how the players will perform, you know. But yeah, we'll leave this one right here. So for now, my viewers and subscribers, we will touch base later on again today. Big up on yourself, my peeps.